Good evening, family. Welcome back to our 30K in 90 days challenge. We are at day number 41, and today we are going to jump into something very important. And it is that your energy determines your income. All right. So hopefully you have been checking out the previous videos inside of our challenge and you are ready to rock and roll for today. So, before we jump into everything, let me do my little introduction. My name is Tracy Walker. I am a baseball mom. I am also a documented seven-figure digital marketer. I've been very, very fortunate. I've been full time on the internet since 2008, y'all. 2008. I've been making money on the internet. This was when people didn't even believe you could. I mean, Facebook just started in 2006. Okay. So we were doing some amazing things at the onset of this whole make money online situation. And I've learned how to build network marketing businesses because of it. I've made well over seven figures in a network marketing business before, built a team of over 30, 40,000 people worldwide. I've been able to take this digital marketing skill set and become a top producer in pretty much any affiliate marketing program I've decided to affiliate with because I may have fallen in love with the product or the value that it offers to the marketplace. And I have been able to take this digital marketing skill set and create my own products, my own trainings, my own courses, my own coaching program, my own downloads and ebooks and freebies and all that good stuff. In fact, my very first digital product was in 2010. All right, 2010. And that is when I had my first $10,000 day. All right. So I've been at this for a while, and this challenge is put in place to help share with you many of the skill sets and things, mindsets as well, the things that are going to help you to excel out here in these digital marketing streets. All right. So let's go ahead and let's talk a little bit about your energy. All right. Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a YouTube video? Or have you ever seen a reel or a short or any type of video content where the person that's doing the talking is like super monotone? Like, and I want to welcome you to my video because today we're going to be talking about cell phones. And cell phones were created this year and that year, right? You like, what the heck? And you're clicking off as fast as you can, right? Well, why? Why do you do that? Why don't you listen to that person, whereas you may listen to me, right? What's the difference? Can you tell the difference? Okay. One, there's no energy. Okay. And everything is energy. Even money is energy, right? And so if you have low energy when you are speaking to your market, when you are putting out content, when you are doing whatever it is that you are doing, low energy usually is going to equate to low income. However, on the flip side, high energy equates to high income. All right. So, the very first thing that you want to take away from this lesson today is that you've got to step up your energy. You have got to figure out how to just be yourself. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that you have to bounce off the walls if that's not your personality. I'm not saying that you have to do cartwheels and be super dramatic or, a lot of antics. What I am saying though is that you should be yourself. Like in real life, this is myself. This is myself. And I've had people say to me, oh, Tracy, you just get too hyped up, right? I've had people say to me, oh, well, you get too emotional about stuff, right? And, it's unfortunate because this is how I am with anything, especially things that I'm passionate about, right? And so those who don't necessarily vibe or understand that's my energy because I understand the relationship between high energy and high income. Well, that might be a difference as to why I might have some high income and why other people have low income because it's very simple concept, high energy, high income. Okay. Now, how do you implement that, right? How do you execute that? Okay. Now, let me be honest with you. Okay. Nothing that you do the very first time is going to be perfect. Nothing that you do the 10th time is going to be perfect. Nothing that you do more than likely the 100th time is going to be perfect. In fact, perfection is not our goal. we're not seeking to get to the destination of perfection. What we are seeking to do every day is just get better every day. That's what we're looking to do. And eventually, what will happen is if you do your content, if you take your Chat GPT video hooks and create your videos and post them, if you just get in the habit of doing that and being okay with the first 5, 10, 15, 20 not being, the most ideal for you, you have to realize that eventually you'll get to video 21 and video 30 and video 40. And it will be around those times where you start getting into your rhythm. You will start really aligning with the way that you like to speak. You will start aligning with the way that you like to come across. You will find your voice. You will find your lane, and then you will be compelled to stay in it. Okay. I will tell you, every time I have come out of my lane to go and do something or promote a program that I wasn't really in love with. Not that you have to be in love with it, but something that I wasn't like all the way excited about, but I just did it because somebody told me about it, right? Oh, I can make some money. I found that, my energy was very low. But my energy was very low because I did not have a connection to it in any capacity, whether it was I didn't believe wholeheartedly, and not because anything was wrong with it or that it was fraudulent in any way. It was just maybe it just did not touch my soul. It did not hit me the way things need to hit me in order for me to be me, right? I found myself not being me. Okay. And every time I step out of my lane to do something that I ultimately don't feel like I should be doing, my income goes down. And I know why it goes down. It goes down because my energy is low. I don't have that much involved in it. I don't have much invested in it. And then sometimes I've had high energy in things where it's also been just the environment. Sometimes you could have a really good thing and you could be excited about it, but sometimes your environment, in other words, the people that are around you, whether it's a team of people, whether it might be a group of colleagues, whether it may be just some friends or whatever, sometimes their energy could be low, right? And you're feeding off of each other and you find your energy going down, or you find yourself always kind of, being combative, right? You find yourself being these things that normally you aren't. And you have to take a step back and say, wait a second, I'm not really being me. I feel like I'm being altered, right? And so then you have to make a choice to get yourself back in your lane, okay? So the first step, right, is to you have to be willing to raise the energy. The second step is you have to be willing to go through enough of the thing in its initial phases that you probably don't like, that you probably feel a little self conscious about, that you probably don't feel like are your best. You got to push through those anyway. And you got to let the internet see those things, because the only way to get better is to get better. And if you're trying to critique yourself without getting out there and just doing it, then you won't ever catch a vibe with what you're doing. Right. So the second thing is you have to do it. And you have to keep doing it enough until you find your voice, as I said. Okay. And then the last thing, after you find your voice and after you can, get into, your vibe, and you feel like, man, this is kind of my speed. This is how I like to speak. I feel very authentic. My market responds authentically. And this is, I don't feel like I'm being an imposter in any way, right? Then what you can do is you can start adding bells and whistles, right? You can start adding bells and whistles to your videos, whether it's intros or outros or different AI things that kind of help spruce up your visuals or spruce up your audio or any of those things. Have your video editing done, right? Once you know that what you deliver actually connects with the people it needs to connect with, then is when you start turning it up on editing and visuals and audio and intros. You don't really want to put a lot of investment or spend any dollars in those things initially, because you don't even know whether you like how, your topic yet. You don't even know whether this is truly your target market yet, right? You don't even know whether or not this is the lane that you need to be in order to speak with the most credibility, with the most credit, with the most authenticity, and with the most authority, right? And after you've done it enough and you come to the table excited about it and you come with passion for it and you come with a true desire to teach others something and give value to people such that they leave the interaction with you in a much better position than they were in before coming into contact with you, that that is when you want to start enhancing. All right. So today we're going to keep it short and sweet. I want to make sure that you recognize that everything that you do and every piece of content that you create and all of the ways that you plan on giving value should not just be something that is beneficial to your pockets, but it should also be something that's beneficial to the market of people that you are looking to serve. Okay. Listen, if I truly did not enjoy teaching marketing and things that I teach, there's no way I would still be teaching it after really getting online in 2008. I've been preaching the same stuff since 2008. You can go back and watch old videos. I've been saying the same basic thing, maybe different ways, different methods, different spliced up words, but I've been pretty much saying the same thing, which is more money, more time. Even before I had a son, I was saying more money, more time, right? Having freedom in your life. And that's what I desire for you. And so, if you want to use digital marketing as a way to make money on the internet, as a way to be able to have a business that you can work from anywhere, as a way for you to make a significant amount of money without working lots of hours. In fact, 2 hours a day is what this blueprint really outlines. And by the way, if you don't have the free digital marketing blueprint, what you want to do is you want to click on the link down below in the description that says get the blueprint, right? You can even see it right here. Okay, this link, www.makemoneywithtracy.com. And that will take you to a page where you can put your email in that box. It's going to talk to you about having a business, having a life, having freedom. You'll put your email in that box. And on the other side of that, you're going to watch a video. And that video is going to break things down for you to be able to finally recognize that you deserve to have automated system working. That means that you don't have to spend all day sliding in people's DMs. That means that you don't have to be, at your child's game. Like flag football is starting up this weekend. Josiah still has batting cage. He starts back practice with his travel baseball team on Sunday. He goes to the gym on Tuesday and Saturday. Then his rec ball team is going to be starting. Like, the last thing I want to do as a mom is to be sitting in the bleachers on a phone call, sitting in the bleachers trying to get on a Zoom on my phone while trying to watch my son play his game. I don't want to. I don't want to. What I want is to take 2, 3 hours, maybe my first time getting started, set up everything so that it works on my behalf in my absence, does all of the heavy lifting for me. And then all I have to do is just tell people to get to that page, just like I'm doing with you. Head over to www.makemoneywithtracy.com. You go to that page. And once you go to that page and you put your email in that box, what happens is my automated sales process starts working for me, where I get to do other things. And I want you to be able to have leverage and freedom and money coming in to your business and your life without you having to work hard. Okay. This is 2024. In fact, it's August the 19th of 2024, day 41 of the 90-day challenge, 30K and 90-day challenge. And I want to remind you that you deserve to have freedom of time to do whatever you want with whomever you want, and not have your bank account be your master and tell you that you can't do something. And you desire to have the freedom to go and do as you please. And when you have the amount of money coming in that you need that covers your bills and that is now disposable, where you can do some extra things and pay off the debt and go live your life and go on a vacation and buy some really cool things if you want to, invest your money, right? Put away for whatever. I'm telling you, it is the best feeling in the world to know that you're not sacrificing time that you can never get back just for the sake of making a couple of dollars or putting food on your table, right? There is another way. There's another way. And how do you learn more about this way? Well, click on the link below in the description. It says get the free digital marketing blueprint, or you can head over to www.makemoneywithtracy.com. Grab that blueprint right away. And remember what I said about high energy and high income, okay? You guys know the monotone is not going to really keep people watching. You got to have a little energy. You got to have a little personality. By the way, this is social media. All right. So, with that being said, guys, I can't wait to see you all on tomorrow, which is day number 42. We are almost at the halfway mark of our 90-day challenge. Day 45, we will be halfway there. Okay. So, just a few more days and we will be at the halfway mark. But in the meantime, in between time, I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow, day 42, and get your hands on that blueprint. Click on the link in the description.